Now we ask you, school board members, are you leading your school district? Are you asking the right questions? Are you creating the conditions for student achievement? Do you have a governance framework to guide the work you do as a board? Vision, standards, assessment, accountability, alignment, climate and culture, collaborative relationships and community engagement, and continuous improvement are all essential components of the key work of School Board's framework for effective governance for student achievement. And at the heart of it all is data, the lifeblood that makes you an information-age board. As a leadership team, your board can use the key work to explore ways to be more efficient and effective in your decision-making. The newly revised Key Work Guidebook can help your board be leaders, activists, and advocates for student achievement through effective governance. With this guidebook, and with support from your state association, you can learn to put it all together to become highly effective leaders of education in your district. Listen to how one board put it all together to support high levels of student achievement.
It was hard to govern because the tools weren't there. The measures that were in place really were large group measures, things like SAT scores, AP scores, and they were retroactive to the year before. So it was very difficult to know where the gaps were and what we could do about it. Our state association started focusing on board development. We started attending those sessions to learn more about effective governance. We set goals for ourselves as a board, and those meshed with the goals we set for the superintendent. And then we would come back a year later and do a board evaluation, a self-evaluation on how well we worked as a governing unit. At least quarterly, we had a report from the instructional department on different aspects of student achievement. How does transportation support student achievement? How does school facilities and maintenance support student achievement? The timing was right because as we started looking at that, technology started catching up to give us data that we needed so we could more effectively look in depth at which students needed support when and where. The board members started to feel that governance was effective. They no longer had to get mired in management details of what teacher was doing what principal wasn't doing what. Board members felt empowered to govern. If we as a system don't do that, we might as well save the taxpayers' money and shut our doors and go home, because that's what we're all about.
Are you ready for the challenge? Govern your district to new levels of success through the key work of school boards.